2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can feel the anticipation building with the introduction of each player. Stick around. We'll be right back with playoff basketball.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the seven.
Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game one of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said at Kentucky, all I shot was catch and shoot threes. I was fitting in with my team, playing off of others. But my dad always taught me the fundamentals. I don't want to rely on one thing. Being good at everything is how you earn your spot on the floor. Devin?
He's doing it all, D.A. Thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Johnson is out there with Sanders. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Portland, Andre Drummond is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And what a moment for these teams as this important game, one of the Western Conference Finals, is getting going here. Booker against Powell. Booker the pass to Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Suns. Now Powell. Drummond in the post. Ayton's there. Three-pointer, Lillard. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Paul dishes to Booker. Johnson surveying the floor. Kicks to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Lillard. Rebound Andre Drummond.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Anthony with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Hits it from three-point range. And that's now 6 points for Damian Lillard.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Here's Ayton. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Booker. Knocks down the step-back J.
You must respect the in-between game of Devin Booker. So good in the mid-range.
And Paul over to help. Anthony in the corner. The 17-footer goes down.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Paul kicks to Booker. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Sometimes picking after number 10 is just fine. The 13th pick in 2016, Devin Booker, one of the brightest young
down the first one. Falls, so he hits both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Lillard from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Out to the right wing. Sanders. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer.
And Lillard kicks to Anthony. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Johnson. Banked in off the glass.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Will it go? And the layup good by Lillard. Lillard's got 8 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Ball against Lillard. Ball left side. Johnson gets the ball. 5 on the clock. He's over Covington, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
A putback. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Lillard, and the three ball is good. 11 points in the game.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Ball passes to Booker. Now here's Sanders. Johnson with it. Booker with no one around. Oh, good on the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
In the corner, Powell with it. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Booker dishes to Johnson. Pass to Sanders. From deep three-point range, Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Feeds it to Covington. Lillard outside. And another three for Portland.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Paul. To the inside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Powell. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Lillard against Paul. Johnson outside. The pass to Sanders. The feed now to Ayton. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
It's deflected. In the corner, Sanders with it. Can they get it? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up. Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First free throw is good. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. And he can't hit the second.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
The shot by Powell, no good. Suns trail by 4. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Anthony. The Suns have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. First free throw is good. A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Grant in for Robert Covington. Saric is checked in for Phoenix. Crawford comes in for Paul. Both free throws good from Bridges. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Lillard. Suns trail by 5. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. DeAndre Ayton is number 1. And, of course, Andre Drummond.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Saric outside. For 3, Bridges. That shot missing. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Drummond passes to Nurkic. Back to Drummond. Rebound by the Suns. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Crawford outside. Over Drummond. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Portland. They're on a 13-5 run. Grant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, the athletic Jeremy Grant, so good at initiating contact. He gets the defense to react to his aggressiveness.
The Trailblazers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Grant.
I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Simons, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Phoenix also making a switch. Payton's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Suns trail by 7. At the elbow with Saric. Back to Payton. There's the dish to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
Trailblazers leading by 5. And Lillard kicks to Grant. It's stolen by Saric. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric. Nurkic finds Lillard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
The Trailblazers shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Free throw good from Lillard. And so Payton will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing here by 8. Crawford looking over the floor. Passes it to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Ayton. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Ayton's got 6 points.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton, so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
Here's Simons. Softly drops in the floater.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Here's Payton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Nurkic with the block.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Simons. Count that bucket. And now a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here is Payton. Charge outside. He kicks to Bridges. Ayton against Nurkic. 8 feet away. That misses off the backboard.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Crawford's shot is good.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 7 points in the game.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Payton outside. Pass to Saric. From deep. Rebound by Nurkic.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Crawford against Lillard. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Over to the wing. For 3, Bridges. The shot comes out. Portland leading by 13. Here's Simon. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Pass to Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And the Trailblazers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Suns trail by 15. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Crawford lays it in without an inch of room around him. Crawford's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Phoenix has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Crawford's got 6 points.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And so it's Portland holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Chris Paul talks about the matchups he faces at the point guard.
The toughest position in the NBA night in and night out is the point guard position. You know, every night you look at the board, the coach is pretty much going to say, their team goes as such and such goes. You know what I mean? So that's the toughest part, and that's probably the funnest part, too, because it's competition.
And CP3, one of the most competitive players in the game.
It's an obsession with him, and you can see how hard he gets after it every time he takes the court.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Bridges out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Dario Saric. Then there's Elfrid Payton. And it's Crawford at the 2 spot. And the first one drops.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
And both free throws good from Crowder. Portland leading by 9. Simons surveying the D. Sinks that one from the post. Simons has got 11 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Payton outside. Dishes to Crowder. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, Jay Crowder has developed into a very reliable mid-range shooter. You don't want to let him get comfortable.
And the pass to Simons. Lillard attacking. He gets that one. Lillard's got 24 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Saric has got the ball. Crawford, no luck. Portland leading by 11. Lillard from outside. The offensive rebound. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A different look now for Portland. Robert Covington's checked in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Powell in for Damian Lillard. And for the Suns, Sanders checked in for Crawford, and it's Paul in for Payton. Suns trail by 14. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now Paul. He dishes it to Sanders. Fires from deep. And no good.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nurkic finds Covington. Lets the three fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Covington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. 17-point game. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Bridges. Here's Paul. Passes it to Booker. And they get it. And he lays it up and in. Booker's got 6 points.
I think the improved strength, right? Devin Booker willing to take on the defender, and he wins out.
Here's Simons. Chalk up 2 there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Booker kicks to Johnson. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Simons. Here's the 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the Suns call time here. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Third is Andre Drummond.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Suns trail by 20. Paul with the ball. Outside Crowder. Here's Sanders. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Trailblazers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
And that one misses.
What a terrific story Robert Covington is. Gets undrafted out of college, goes to the G League and becomes an MVP, and now one of the very best defenders in the NBA. Truly an incredible journey.
Oh, good on the triple. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Trailblazers leading by 20. Outside, Covington. Pass to Powell. For three. Covington's shot is off. The Suns have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Bangs home the trifecta. And that's now 9 points for Devin Booker.
You have to be able to think quickly and make great decisions. And in the catch and shoot, Devin Booker doing work.
Powell with it. He's picked up by Paul. Powell down low. He's guarded by Booker. Powell. That's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 19. Booker outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from the baseline. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 22 is their biggest lead. A pull-up. In deep. Paul drops it in. Paul's got his second basket.
And it's no secret that Paul is an energetic defender, constantly swiping at the ball and ripping away steal.
The pass to Powell. Here's Simons. Drummond, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got his first basket.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack him.
Sanders against Covington. Paul right side. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Drummond's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. He was all alone on that one. Covington's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you can see Covington's speed and transition opportunities. That was a nice job getting out in front.
Now here's Paul. Passes it to Sanders. Knocked away. Covington with the steal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice job by Robert Covington to draw the contact and get himself to the foul line.
The Trailblazers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Covington. Anthony's checked in for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. And both free throws good for Covington.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Now here's Paul, guarded closely. Johnson outside. Phoenix, no good that time either. Trailblazers leading by 23. Here's Simons. 16 points for him. Here's Drummond. Out to Anthony. Clock at 6. Covington trying to break free. Shot's good by Anthony.
You know, it just doesn't seem to bother him. Melo is able to maintain his focus when he's attacking the basket. It's almost like the defense wasn't even there.
Covington against Booker. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Sanders with the steal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Sanders has got 6 points. Portland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Simons, defended by Booker. Johnson against Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
Yeah, that's what you can do when you've got a great handle. Anthony is always able to put it on the deck and get to the rim.
Ball right side. Launches it. It's Drummond with the rebound.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Trailblazers, Nurkic checked in for Andre Drummond. Grant comes in for Robert Covington. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simmons. And then for Phoenix, Crawford comes in for Sanders. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Paul. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Payton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here. Bridges checks in. And it's the Suns with the ball. Payton passes to Ayton. Shoots over Nurkic. And Ayton the bucket on the assist from Payton. That's now 8 points for DeAndre Ayton. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Powell dishes to Lillard. Here's Anthony. Portland again missing. Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Payton kicks to Bridges. Back to Payton. Crawford against Powell. Taken away by Anthony. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Sharch is checked in for Elfrid Payton. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Nurkic the pass to Anthony. Back to Nurkic. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. 5th on the list, Damian Lillard.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Crawford outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Bridges, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Lillard dishes to Anthony. Pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
Ayton inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. Nurkic with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. .103 left in the first half. From deep, Johnson. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
This guy is such a versatile big man. Dario Saric knows how to play the game. Pretty pass there.
Lillard from outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Here's Ayton, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, you love the focus from a young big man, DeAndre Ayton. The hoop and the harm there. Nicely done.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw, no good.
I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Saric, no good. Lillard looking around. In the corner, Powell with it. The wide open look here for Anthony. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so it's Portland out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Love the versatility of Lillard as a scorer. He hits from deep as anyone, and this side of Steph Curry, I'm not sure it will. And then, wait a minute, you overplay him, and he takes you right to the rim.
Chad, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, there's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Robert Covington, Damian Lillard out there with Powell. Then it's Anthony. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Suns trail by 17. Johnson with it. Now Anthony defending. It's good from long range. Booker's got 14 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Lillard. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets it. Into the right position. Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Pass to Sanders. Booker left side. Fires for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Covington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now the pass to Powell. Sanders with the double team. Anthony against Ayton. 6 to shoot. Looking to get it going. Anthony kicks to Powell. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. They trail by 16. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Covington passes to Powell. Here's Drummond. Over Johnson. Nails the baby hook. 6 points for Andre Drummond.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
That's a 2 from Paul, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Trailblazers leading by 18. Here is Lillard. 24 points for him. It's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Lillard against Paul. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And Sanders, here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2 shots. Foul. Good.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Drummond. There's the dish to Anthony. Powell for 3. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ayton. A shot off that time. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Covington with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Now Anthony, 6 points for him. Shot clock at 5. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Suns trail by 21. Pass to Sanders. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Phoenix. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Lillard against Sanders. Anthony. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, once he gets the ball in that close, you've already lost. Anthony will find a way to hurt you.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Anthony.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Paul. Pass to Sanders. Ayton against Drummond. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Shot clock at 6 from downtown, and Sanders gets it to go on the assist from Crowder. Sanders has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
The pass to Anthony. Makes it off the glass. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, how well does he use his frame to hold off the defense? Melo with the strong finish.
Paul against Lillard. Paul passes to Sanders. Now here's Ayton. D right on him. Back to Sanders. Shoots over Covington. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 12 points for the natural. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Passes it to Anthony. Shoots over Crowder. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Basket counts. Trailblazers leading by 20. To the paint. With the fadeaway. Anthony with the bucket. He's got 12.
You know, his whole career from Syracuse to the NBA, Melo has always been dynamite in the mid-range.
Paul goes in, and it's sent back by Drummond. Covington kicks to Anthony. Again, the miss by Anthony. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Booker. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Well, this guy is an explosive offensive talent. When Devin Booker's cooking, my goodness.
Powell dishes to Drummond. Sanders against Lillard. Covington wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Drummond.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
And the Suns call time.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Drummond. Enes Kanter comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Powell. Saric has checked in for the Suns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Paul. Booker the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Anthony.
This is not a young man you want to send to the line. Booker's already a lights-out foul shooter.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Both free throws good from Booker. Trailblazers leading by 20. Here's Simons. 16 points for him. Count that one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Over Lillard. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Sanders. He kicks to Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. The three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Kanter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Jeremy Grant is going to give a little lesson in how to finish off a drive. Whoa.
Here's Booker. He feeds it to Sanders. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Phoenix, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Sanders. Sanders hits them both. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Pass to Lillard. And he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Booker inside. 20 points for him. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Feeds it to Sanders. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Suns have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Booker against Lillard. Bridges with it. He has 5 for 3. Booker, the rebound by Simons.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Cantor inside. He's guarded by Booker. And the rejection by Sanders. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Count that one. Bridges has got 7.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Sanders in the post. He's covered by Grant. Sanders' shot is off. Here's Lillard, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Lillard's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Booker the pass to Bridges. And the layup's good off the glass. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, you gotta love the determination there. He got good position and didn't take any chances. Finished right at the rim.
There's the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Fires the 3. And finished off by Nurkic.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Grant. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Passes to Sanders. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That one falls for Bridges. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Powell's checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Crowder, and it's Crawford in for Sanders. Both free throws good from Bridges. Now here's Powell. 8 points for him. Pass to Nurkic. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Nurkic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, what great body control you saw there. Laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Booker. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's Crawford with the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 17 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Grant. George grabs the board. And here is Bridges. It's blocked. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Bridges. Johnson is out there with Saric. And it's Crawford, and it's Booker in at the wide. And stolen by Booker. And Grant sends it back.
Well, twice on the pipes, Jeremy Grant says no, sir.
Powell, that's good.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Booker against Powell. Crawford outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Powell. Crawford, no luck. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Gets a hand on it, and Kanter able to finish. Kanter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A nice shot by Booker.
How about the ability to adjust and finish in different situations? Devin Booker, elite as a scorer.
Powell with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. So the wing on the left. Saric against Grant. Launches a three. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Now a timeout called by Portland. For the Trailblazers, Drummond's checked in for Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Kanter. And Carmelo Anthony subbed in for Grant. And for the Suns, Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. And Paul subbed in for Devin Booker. Suns have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Anthony. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Al Phoenix shooting 43% from the field. Here's Paul. Lays it up off the glass.
And oozing with confidence right now. Paul makes plays off the bounce that others can't.
Lillard outside. The three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Powell, the pass to Drummond. Lillard outside. Pass to Powell. It's up a three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Anthony with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. He had a nice open look right there. And it's 37 points for Lillard.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The shot's good from Paul.
Well, we know he's got a lot of tools in the toolbox, but the finger roll might be the sweetest of them all.
And Lillard kicks to Anthony. This one for three. He doesn't hit that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. It's Covington on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Covington passes to Anthony. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation for Melo on the catch and shoot.
Ball against Lillard. Now Crawford. somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Ball's not loose. Kicks it to Paul. Three-pointer. Rebound by Anthony.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. For three, Bridges, and it's Portland with the rebound. Anthony's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Powell, that's good.
If you give up deep post positioning to Norman Powell, forget about it. This guy is skilled at scoring in the paint.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Isanya, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Little comes in for Anthony. Hart, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Lillard. And for the Suns, Kaminsky, he's checked in for 8. Saric comes in for Johnson. And it's Payton in for Paul.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Payton against Bazemore. And there's the pass to Hart. Goes up on the high post. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
That free throw, no good. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Robert Covington's checked in for Mario Hezonja. Anthony comes in for Little. Powell, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Lillard subbed in for Kent Bazemore. And he's good on the second. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Crawford against Powell. Here's Kaminsky. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Saric all alone.
What I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Saric, making sure he leaves no doubt.
Here's Anthony. Lillard outside. Back to Anthony. Shoots over Bridges. Good on the jump shot. Anthony's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
It's Crawford on the wing. Covington with the steal. To the middle. Here's Lillard. Out to Anthony. A second chance effort. And the shot goes in. Anthony's got 20.
There are certain guys that can carry a team, and Carmelo on a nightly basis seems to be able to deliver.
Lillard against Payton. Here's Crawford, and it's sent back by Drummond. They get it back. Another shot. Bank shot, no good. Portland's getting some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
Payton against Lillard. And Saric kicks to Crawford. Shoots over Powell. Crawford missing again. Trailblazers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. The shot by Powell, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Rebound by the Suns. Saric has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And for the Suns, Markieff Morris is checked in for Saric. Crowder comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Devin Booker in for Jamal Crawford. Off the inbound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Portland leading by 23. Lillard with it. Passes it to Covington. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Payton dishes to Morris. And the Suns miss again. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. He kicks it to Carmelo. Back to Lillard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Lillard's got 39.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
But they get it back. Morris passes to Kaminsky. Lays it up and banks it in. Kaminsky's got his first bucket in this one.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Lillard with it. Now Payton defending. Here's Covington. Rebound by the Suns. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Powell against Booker. Beyond the arc. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Damian Lillard.
Efficient productivity productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Here's Crowder. And the Suns get it back. Kaminsky kicks to Payton. A three from Morris. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Well, I think it shows you all the hard work Morris has put in to try and extend his range.
Lillard against Payton. And it's Lillard missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled, and he'll shoot two at the line.
Well, Kevin, make no mistake, Jay Crowder has a craftiness that allows him to pick up fouls on his way to the cup.
Free throw good, Crowder. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bazemore against Payton. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt, GA. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now here's Payton. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.